I just got a video clip. I'll go have a clip of me just fucking this nigga ankles. I would be too. Nah, I said I would be salty too.
It could really be overlooked in favor of some of the other legendaries that got added with this DLC. Moving on to our next entry, we have the Fire Drill. Now, as you can see,
The
the Fire
fire
Drill
drill.
was
Did
originally
you
meant
give
to
me
be one
one?
of the new Rainbow or Effervescent weapons,
It's like
as it
nah.
possesses a similar weapon skin to many of those
Yeah,
weapons.
fire drill.
However, I guess at some point during development, the Fire
Yeah, it's
Drill
a
got
rainbow
scrapped but remained
infinity
within the game's
pistol.
files as an obtainable yet unstable new
Whoa.
proto-legendary.
I didn't know Cyan could do that.
And in theme with many of the other newly added legendaries with this update, the Fire Drill is based off of the Infinity and retains that weapon's signature infinite ammo properties. Stat-wise, it's about 40 to 50% stronger in terms of base damage. However, what I would say is most unique about the Fire Drill is that it possesses a 100% ignite chance. This pretty much means that as soon as your projectile hits the target, that enemy will be ignited, which is pretty cool in my opinion. The issue with the Fire Drill is that it's not normally obtainable, and right now, it can only be obtained through third-party save editors. Additionally, the Fire Drill is very unstable and ends up glitching out when you load up your character to the point where it basically deletes and you can't even use it anymore. In my experience, it works on the first load up, but after that, you're just gonna have some trouble. In the end, though, I actually like this thing quite a bit, and I think if it was tweaked a little bit and it was given a new weapon skin, it could be a great new legendary to have in the overall roster.
Okay.
This brings us to
You and my friend said the same shit. I was just seeing myself go up the rank. I view the fucking rank 20 low rank and fucking rank 1 high rank.
From real life, the M2828 Thompson from Borderlands 2's Commander Lilith DLC is a legendary that is not normally obtainable within the game by completing quests. Oddly, and in comparison to many other of the secret legendaries from the DLC, the Thompson actually possesses the greatest potential, in my opinion, to appear in a more official capacity. This is because unlike some of the other Lilith DLC legendaries, which are unstable or massively overpowered, the Thompson is stable and is better balanced all around. As one might guess, the Thompson is based off of the Hammerbuster from Vanilla and features similar stats. However, the major difference is that the Thompson has a little bit better base damage and roughly 4 times the magazine size of the original Hammerbuster. And this 4 times magazine size increase can be especially useful as you won't feel like you're constantly reloading, and you also don't have to worry about needing a flush accessory to properly boost the magazine size to a usable level. In fact, you may find yourself reloading before the weapon's magazine is even spent a lot of the time. Otherwise, the Thompson is pretty standard, and while you can only obtain it through Gibbed right now, I wouldn't be surprised if the Thompson ended up being one of the new VIP weapons that will be released via the VIP program for Borderlands 3. If that ends up happening and you're from the future and you can tell us, definitely leave a comment in the comment section below. This brings us to our second place spot, which is going to go to the Overcompensator. In my experience, the Overcompensator is usually the last of the legendaries that you acquire playing through this DLC, and is a quest reward for completing the Chief Executive Overlord side quest for Vaughn, which only becomes available after you complete a number of the other side quests for the other NPCs that also appear in this DLC. Aside from color differences, the Overcompensator is based off of the Pearlescent Butcher and even appears to share that weapon's same ammo regen / ammo return ability as the weapon is fired. It's also worth noting that when it comes to both weapon stats, you'll see that the Overcompensator and Butcher are nearly identical provided you have similar parts. The major thing between both weapons, though, is that the Overcompensator is basically nerfed as it has a fixed accessory, Well, the Butcher can spawn with any accessory, which gives it a bit of an advantage and makes it a little more desirable, provided you're willing to put in the time to farm for a Butcher. Personally, I think this is a fair trade-off if you consider that acquiring an overcompensator is virtually guaranteed, provided you complete a side quest. So, even if the overcompensator is weaker than the Butcher, it's still easier to obtain, and therefore is still a great gun to get your hands on. In the end, I think you'll find that the overcompensator is pretty decent and is worth playing through a bunch of the side quests for. I've ranked it pretty highly among my picks, and while I think you can find other weapons that are better, the overcompensator is by no means bad and certainly is worth picking up if you need a decent shotgun to use. And for our final entry that's going to take the gold, we have the Amigo Sincero. Out of all of the newly added legendaries, I think the Amigo Sincero is probably the best. This is mainly because it's based off of the Trespasser, which was already a pretty decent sniper rifle to begin with, that really just needed a few tweaks here and there to become great. Fortunately for us, the developers at Gearbox decided to modify the Trespasser into something that is quite frankly a lot better than it was before. While the Sincero is a little more limited than the Trespasser in that the bladed accessory is fixed, the Sincero does have damage, but possessing roughly 3 times the base damage, noticeably higher fire rates, and even slightly better accuracy when compared to a Trespasser with similar parts. The best change, though, is the removal of the Trespasser's bolt action status, which really ends up upping the fire rates and making the Amigo a lot more comfortable and overall.
Nerf is kind of good regardless of the range.
Sniper Maya or Sniper Zero, getting your hands on this gun would certainly be a great benefit. Ultimately, the Amigo Sincero is pretty solid if you ask me, and if you want it, you can get one by completing the BFFF side quest for Brick. This usually becomes available after completing some of the other side quest missions in the DLC, so if you want to get your hands on this, you may have to complete some other side quests first. Alright guys, I think that's going to wrap up this particular video. If you enjoyed and or learned something from this video, definitely be sure to hit that like button as it really helps out the channel. And also be sure to click the bell if you'd like to be notified when I upload my next video.
Don't need help.
What do you guys think of this new DLC? Personally, I'm kind of amazed that this DLC is free because it
don't need help. Big Booty Jane got it.
campaign DLC as a whole. So it's pretty cool that Gearbox decided to do this just before Borderlands 3 comes out in like 3 months or so. But as always, guys, thank you all so much for supporting this channel. Take care and feel free to
recording
until we hit
I got to. No, I'm about to record that after this match. I have to. Yeah, bro. About to. Yeah. Yeah, bro. You talk way too soon. You spoke way too soon. Yeah, bitch. You fucked up.
This is finally Kuma, back with another Borderlands 2 video, and today I wanted to go over all the newly added Rainbow Rarity weapons.
Ooh, is Basin right there?
Now, real quick before we start, there are about 13 new rainbow or effervescent items that got added with this DLC, and they consist of weapons, shields, grenades, and drones. I'll be going over and ranking all these.
I'm gonna take it anyway because I'm really.
Analysis of each item, and I'll show almost all of them dropping at their designated drop area so you can Now, I say almost all because I have a lot of issues with the Nirvana. I'll get more into it when I discuss that item, but I didn't want to delay this video for you guys any longer as I already spent like 10 hours trying to get that gun to drop. So be sure to smash like if you had a hard time getting a Nirvana, and also be sure to smash like and leave a funny comment if you manage to get a Nirvana to drop. But enough intro, we got a ton of these to go over, and I think
You can't be goat.
which is going to be the Whip Shield.
You can't be like a goat like me. I'm too good. I don't care if I die. I won in my book. I want the
Increase
4%.
the player's movement speed and Shadorak's false room while the toothpick is equipped. It also makes
Oh no, what?
relic
Okay.
as well, as that relic goes well with the toothpick, boosting
I ain't
that
gonna
assault
explain.
rifle's damage. As for the shield itself, it's basically
Nah,
a
bro.
rubber shield
Nah, bro.
featuring
Survive.
expandable
Survive
stats
for me,
while
bro.
gaining inherent
Survive for the
resistance
4%,
and
bro.
losing the compatibility with the law. Currently, it does not appear the void damage works, which is unfortunate. But
Survive
assuming it
for the
did, it would be
4%,
on
bro.
par with an order shield that has similar parts. If you're curious, we can compare the Roid stats to other popular Roid shields like the Love Thumper and Hide of Terramorphous, where you'll
Who
see
the hell are
Retainer
you
is
talking
weaker than the
to?
Hide and outperformed by the Love Thumper in terms of recharge delay. So it will make for a good, but not quite ultimate Roid shield once the Roid damage aspect
You
has
almost
been
missed that.
fixed. If you ask me, it's not a bad Roid shield and would be higher in the rankings if the Roid aspect worked. Still, it's nice to have both the toothpick and if you want one,
She's on
here's
our
the
ass.
that can be found in the world. And
Free
I'll
blink,
be running
nurse.
some footage right now
She
so you
kept that
can
under wraps.
swap. This brings us to our second shield, which seems to suffer from similar problems that the Retainer suffers from, and that's the easy mode. From what I can tell, and like the Retainer, the easy mode's base functions don't appear to work. So while a significant amount of Nova damage is listed, this is a property that it doesn't appear you can take advantage of. Personally, I find this unfortunate because the easy mode is best described as a clone of the legendary Black Hole shield, possessing virtually identical stats. I guess as a trade-off, you do get a damage boost provided the peak opener is paired with the easy mode at Digistruct Peak, but a part of me, I think, would still like to be able to take advantage of the easy mode's Black Hole effect, since it's basically identical. If you'd like an easy mode, it's obtained as a guaranteed drop from one of the Shadorak's chests.
She got your ass.
I'll showcase a photo on screen here so you can verify the drop.
She got your ass. I don't care because I messed up my struggle. That's why.
Alright, look. I will destroy you.